1 week later, after roughly 24 phone calls and a hasty flight down to Georgia, we were running out of reasons not to move forward. At least Peter was. I was already 100% on board. Juliana was not the deep south of moss-draped oaks and perpetual humidity. It was the temperate south, blue-skied and softened with a caressing breeze, thick with green trees and flowers and climbing vines. One of the first people we met was Bonnie St. John, the woman in the mayor's office who called both Peter and me Hun. She had informed us in her smoky voice that there were currently only 2 places to eat in town, a barbecue place called Pig Out that was only open on the weekends, and the Dairy Queen. If I chose to open a place like Billie's, my old restaurant, I would be the only breakfast and brunch game in town. If things went well and I decided to expand my hours and menu, I'd be the only upscale dinner spot as well. Peter and I drove down a network of streets lined with picture-perfect Victorian houses. Several I recognized from the website, all offered with the same unbelievable $100 price tag. It had been pure luck finding the house outside of town, the one sitting on 12 acres. When I'd called Bonnie to ask about it, she told me that the house and acreage were the property of the town and weren't included in the $100 offer. The scrappy New Yorker in me, unwilling to let anyone tell me what I could and could not do, kicked in. I explained how we'd always wanted land, how my daughter adored the outdoors. I told her I planned to plant vegetables and herbs we'd be using at the restaurant, and how that would be an even bigger draw to the place. Bonnie told me she'd see what she could do. Back at the hotel, we'd met with 3 couples who'd made the move, asking them every imaginable question we could think of. Peter stayed maddeningly quiet. I knew he wasn't trying to tamp down my enthusiasm. He was just in his head, weighing all the pros and cons, managing expectations, allowing himself the room to make a fully informed decision. But I had made up my mind.